everyone, welcome back to Chit Chat Podcast. I'm Addie, and for this podcast, we have decided to give a quick COVID-19 PSA. We are currently under a stay-at-home order from Governor Pritzker, ordering that everyone stays home unless they are essential personnel. Under this order, all forms of travel is prohibited with the exception of public transportation. But if you do use public transportation, you must comply with social distancing. We are allowed to leave the house for the essentials. This includes medical reasons, necessary supplies, outdoor activity as long as we maintain social distancing, and for certain types of work. The requirements for social distancing are that we must remain 6 feet apart, hand sanitizer and sanitizing products must be available for employees and customers, there must be separate operating hours for the vulnerable and elderly, and online and remote options must be available. This order also states that evictions are no longer allowed. If you need more details, I recommend reading the full order online. It is called COVID-19 Executive Order Number 8.
Hi everyone, this is Zoya. Today is April 22nd. It is 6 p.m. and I'm currently very annoyed because guess what happened? You won't guess what happened. Oh, you can hear it right now. My brother decided to invite his friend over for a group project, which breaks the rules of shelter in place. I'm gonna yell at him after, but anyways, today's episode is going to be about the politics and just politics surrounding COVID-19. It's not really, I don't plan for it to be a very neutral episode because like anything, my opinion is going to seep through, and I happen to be a Democrat, so if you are sensitive to hearing opinions that are different from your own, I suggest you don't listen to this episode, but please listen to the other ones because Addie and Emma are amazing and their episodes are so cool and amazing and you should listen to them. Okay, anyways, let's get started. COVID-19 jeopardizes the health of individuals with or without pre-existing health conditions, and that's really scary. So, naturally, we look to our government for hope and reassurance that everything is going to be okay and that they're handling the pandemic in an effective way. However, this is something the government, or specifically the current president, is failing to do. According to an article by Brookings.edu, quote, as late as the end of February, when the first U.S. death from COVID-19 was officially recorded, President Trump enjoyed a net approving rating of plus 9.2 percentage points. But as public awareness swelled in the next 2 weeks, the public mood quickly shifted. By the morning of March 13th, President Trump's net rating had fallen to negative 5.6 percentage points. Later that day, he declared a national emergency. This move helped to shift public sentiment back in his favor. It peaked on March 25th at plus 3.5 percentage points. But during the ensuing 3 weeks, this trend reversed once more. As of April 17th, the president's net approval has fallen to negative 1.6 percentage points. What was just referred to as a percentage point is, just for clarification, basically an approval rating. And an approval rating is a percentage that is determined by a polling, which then indicates the percentage of respondents to an opinion poll who approve or disapprove of the particular individual being polled about. So what do you guys think about how President Trump is handling things?
COVID-19 has seriously impacted at least 759,786 people directly, not taking into account the number of families and friends affected as well. While quarantine has been very difficult for many people, we must remember that every single person in my community and yours is susceptible to the disease. No one is immune to the coronavirus, so please play it safe and stay home. While being at home often feels very dull and boring, there is still a variety of things to do. For example, why don't you try baking some fun desserts like cookies, lemon bars, or a cake? Sometimes you don't even realize that you have all of the ingredients in your pantry already. There is most definitely no harm in baking something just for yourself too, such as a mug cake. Some great ways to find recipes are through the internet and even social media. Speaking of social media, you can learn a TikTok dance on the TikTok app. Instagram is a great resource to find fashion and food inspiration, while Snapchat is also a great way to stay in contact with friends. Another thing you can do is find a new television series with at least 3 seasons to binge watch. For a while I was trying to find a good TV show to binge watch, and I finally found Criminal Minds on Netflix. You can also do a room makeover. There are several ways to do this. You can simply clean out your room and organize it, or even rearrange all the furniture. I know a few people who even repainted their walls. Another fun activity is art. Get a piece of paper, an old canvas, or even a wall or knob to paint or draw on. Try out your makeup skills. Makeup is a great way to express yourself, and even better when you don't have to wear it in front of people in my case. Attempt new makeup looks and let your imagination run free. Learn how to do the splits. This is honestly a personal goal of mine. One of the most important parts of quarantine is staying positive and staying healthy. Have a good mindset and stay home.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Chit Chat Podcast. Make sure to check out our next episode where we will be discussing our top 3 favorites in movies, TV shows, and books.